we are off. Round 4 of 9 games of Blitz. This is it. Ooh, C5. Gotta give a shout out to Nakamura for really popularizing this approach with the black pieces.
He played this against Fabi in the American Cup, I believe, this year.
Yes, he's been playing this against all comers and having very, very good results. Although I think in one game against Fabi he mixed something up and was in trouble, but in general he is like entirely untroubled and continues repeating it time and time again. Yeah, I think he has great faith in this line, probably deserving this. Yeah. Knight takes d5 has been my go-to answer in these positions because of I like playing the isolated queen pawn, but I do see that other players like e6 takes d5. I've always felt that it's a long-term plus, but the d3.
Does white call bishop b5 check here in knight e5? I've seen that idea.
He absolutely did choose that approach. Funnily enough, I was always afraid of bishop d3 and knight e5. Funnily enough.
Here he can drop back to d3 or take on d7, right?
Queen d3 also possibly. Took on d7 immediately.
What do you take with? Knight?
Well, that's the problem. If you take with the knight, which he has done, your knight on c6. Yeah, exactly. You no longer tickling
if you
d4.
took with the queen, knight e5 comes with a tempo, which is also unpleasant.
Right. Pick your poison, so to speak. Knight is not ideal on b6. Yes, I know it does defend the pawn on b7, but not ideal.
You'd be much happier on c6.
Bishop to g5. I just feel like white's pieces are a little bit freer.
Did you actually play h6 to stop you from bishop g5?
Prophylaxis. It's still a bit unpleasant, right? Because bishop 4, I guess, from c1. Rook 8, I'm not in love with, but I guess he is pretty much ready to part with the pawn on d5. I think bishop g5 will be met by h6, very much asking white to take on f6, e8, and d5, because I think those positions are maybe easier to defend than what he has right now. Really? Give me the pawn. h6, bishop f6, bishop f6 I was wrong. Is provoking knight e5, and then I guess the queen will go to f5, f5.
But isn't the pawn hanging? Take on f6 and then d5?
Yes. I like a4, by the way.
and I think he's like 2 minutes to the good.
Yeah, he does have
A
A minute, but it's not nothing yet. The light has gone back.
Okay, that wasn't. Was that? Aren't you encouraging F5?
So I guess we're not that worried about it. But yeah, you are very much asking white to play 5 of 6. Yeah, Liem starts by playing rook c1, I guess, driving into d6. Like, what is the plan against queen d6? Why are we forcing it to the best square on the board?
Yeah, and then with the tempo, right? 4 hangs.
Yeah, I am slightly mystified by this.
That is a puzzling.
Rook e d1, yeah, I was thinking he probably wants rook e d1, knight f4, knight c7. Does it work though? There's queen g6, there's all kinds of things you need to calculate. Knight d3 check.
Knight f4.
Well, check queen g6, queen g3.
Yeah.
You take a
Yes,
knight
it's
e2
correct,
check.
of course. It is queen g3.
But you take a knight e2 check.
Sorry, what? What do we do after knight takes f4?
Oh, you're looking at immediately queen g3.
Yeah.
Not knight c7 first.
No, then I was
Okay.
going to check mate.
Knight c7, queen g6, queen g3 is what I thought you were talking about. Well, he avoids knight c7 altogether, goes rook c8.
Defending c7.
Looks good.
Well, wait, what? Knight c7, queen f4.
Check.
F4, yeah.
Check.
Oh, it feels it's gone slightly. I mean, white shouldn't be worse here, but it's gone slightly off the rails for white because we were forced. Well, we ourselves played f to f4,
Yeah.
meaning our king is no longer as safe, and black is successfully getting pieces off the board. It takes queen g3. It's time to
Yeah, that feels like, where we're pulling the
time to reestablish control.
Although I must say, after knight e7, just because the pawn is on f4,
You absolutely play this for a bit with black.
I'm more interested than Liem.
You absolutely
Knight
are.
c3?
Yeah.
Or e3.
Knight c.
Which way do I go?
I'm trading knights, even though I'm not happy. Trading knights, got to play e3, rook d3, queen e3. I'm not begging for a draw, but
You're not opposed to it. Queen g4?
whoa.
I thought maybe I'll just castle. It looks so strange.
Right. Okay, now this is it. Okay, now
Yeah,
it's
now things
safer.
will come off the board.
Right.
This will be
Now
yeah.
it's safer.
I think you go a5 here, and yeah, MDL goes BA without much hesitation, and yeah,
Okay, now
handshake.
We are going to call this game a draw. We're going to flip over to the game of
trouble.
Bobby